Alright guys, Tinubu is under very serious fire after FBI revealed yesterday that Tinubu is one of their assets, and I'm going to be explaining what their assets actually mean. Now, this was made known by David Hundeyin. A lot of you know David Hundeyin is a human rights activist, alright? Now, David Hundeyin said that the FBI, he has been writing to FBI and have been getting feedback from FBI. All right. He was the one who revealed more detailed information about Tinubu drugs in the US, the narcotics and the heroin, what Tinubu was into in the US. He gave more details about it. All right. He was even instrumental to the FBI threatening to release Tinubu's file, but later they backtrack. And on why they backtrack is what I'm going to be explaining later in this video. All right, so I want you guys to stay put all the way to the end. Now, David Hundeyin said yesterday that at the Federal High Court, the CIA, FBI, and DEA, if you don't know what DEA means, DEA means Department of Drugs and Enforcement. All right, so they are into it, just like what we have of our own NAFDAC. They are into Drug Enforcement Administration. That's what DEA means. Now, they said that these three agencies filed a memorandum opposing motion for summary judgment in the FOIA disclosure case about President Bola Tinubu drugs trafficking investigation record. All right. So they are opposing the release of information, Freedom of Information Act, that's FOIA. So they say that Nigerians don't deserve to know what their president is doing, but they deserve to know what their government is doing. That is what they said, that the court should not authorize the release of Tinubu's information that he is their asset. That's what they said. Now look at this. In the filing, the CIA effectively confirmed that Nigeria's sitting president is an active CIA asset. That's what they said. Now, going further, look at this. And if that wasn't bad enough, the DEA, all right, Department of Drugs Enforcement, included a paragraph that literally says, "We oppose full, unredacted disclosure of Tinubu's heroin trafficking investigation record because we believe that while Nigerians have a right to be informed about what their government is up to, they do not have a right to know what their president is up to," and that is shocking. And you guys will remember here that in the run-up to the 2023 election, that David Hundeyin revealed a lot of information about Tinubu's drug record. And the FBI at a point even threatened they were going to release that record, that the records were in their thousands. They were going to release it, but all of a sudden, we discovered that they never revealed this record again. They did not recall a citing court order. So some people are speculating that Tinubu must have bribed both the CIA and the FBI. They must have bribed them. That's what they're saying. Because even up to that time, even Tinubu's academic record was also called to question. So there are a whole lot of things that was questionable if it comes to Tinubu. Now, this is what the CIA says about somebody who is their asset. Whoever is their asset, this is what they say. They say human sources can be expected to furnish information to the CIA only when they are confident the CIA can and will do everything in its power to prevent the public disclosure of their cooperation. In the case of a person who has been cooperating with the CIA, official confirmation of that cooperation could cause the target to take retaliatory action against the person or against their family or friends. It is also places in jeopardy every individual with whom the cooperating individual had contact. Thus, the indiscretion of one source is a chain of intelligence sources can damage an entire spectrum of sources. All right. So, but what they are saying here, they are saying that anybody who furnishes the CIA with information, they will protect your own source, that they will not disclose your information to the public. So that actually called to questioning who is actually Tinubu. There is something actually going on here. If CIA could say that President Tinubu is their asset, that means we have foreign intervention in the country. Something is actually wrong. And this kind of information like this is supposed to lead to Tinubu's impeachment immediately, because there's foreign intelligence working in Nigeria. That means Tinubu may not even be a Nigerian, but he may claim to be a Yoruba, but he is working for a foreign country. So that is in itself an impeachable offense. So you see, Nigeria is where anything can just happen and people take it with levity. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. The kind of Senate president we have is a stooge. It's just a rubber stamp. Nothing will happen. And Tinubu know why he placed Akpabio there, because he knows Akpabio is going to be a rubber stamp. So this is a very serious matter. But bet what, they are going to throw it under the carpet, because Tinubu is working for the CIA. Like I said, some people said that he must have bribed the CIA. Nobody even knows why they had to remove subsidy. Who knows how much Tinubu paid to CIA to stop their disclosure of his information? Who knows how much must have exchanged hand? And that is why today, even the subsidy he said he removed, he never removed subsidy, he only increased fuel pump. That's what he did. He never removed subsidy. So this in itself is an impeachable offense. So there are a lot of things happening. So we'll be bringing you more updates on this. I want you guys to just, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please, you can do so by